This is the biggest rebalance in modern warships history. Guys, all the changes that I mentioned to the USS Arsenal warship, the CN Liren, everything happened, okay? All those ships were buffed and much more. Okay guys, I'm gonna try to share the most important information because there are so many buffs, not only for tier 3 but also for tier 2, all the equipment, helicopters, strike fighters, everything. In the CN Liren, as you can see, now the DF-11 is not locked anymore. And to the Arsenal ship, they buffed some of the weapons and they added 2 autocannons. Also, some of the stats of the warships were changed. We will talk about everything, okay? All the detailed information, so let's start in order. All of these ships were buffed. The first one, the Admiral Gorshkov. So basically they added another Zircon missile to the locked slot and they decreased or eliminated one of the missiles that was available in the free slot. Okay, here we had 3 missiles in the past, now we only have 2. The Glasgow Type 26, such a good warship. They buffed the locked cannon, the MK8 Mod 2. Now the damage is 22,100 points. It used to be 20,000 points, so it is a big buff. Also, the durability of the Harpoon missile was increased from 50 points to 100 points. Keep in mind that this is an anti-flare missile. They added another air defense to the Mogami. They added another Ring 162 locked air defense, and now the air defense of this warship is stronger. The F-124, they buffed the durability of this frigate. Now it is 429,000 points, and it used to be 416,000 points. They buffed the reload time of the buffer's M50 grenade launcher. This is locked equipment. Basically they reduced the reload time. It was 5.3 seconds and now it is 4.90 seconds. All of these German frigates were buffed. Okay, we already talked about the F-124. Now the F-125, they increased the durability of this one. Now it is 461,500 points, and it used to be 416,000 points. The same happened with the F-126, the durability now is 455,000 points, it used to be 429,000 points. The speed was increased from 26.6 knots to 27.8 knots. They increased the durability of the Aquitaine from 403,000 points to 429,000 points. Also, they added another air defense. Here, another Aster 30 Block 0. This is a locked missile system, and now we have 2. In the Blue Shark, they added 2 more air defenses. Once again, the Aster 30 Block 0. This is locked equipment. And yeah, they didn't change anything about the durability or any other stat of this warship. The SPS F-110. Only the maneuverability was buffed for this warship. Now it is 8.5 points. It used to be 7.54 points. Now, one of the most important buffs of this update, the Zumwalt. They added another missile, guys. Here in the second slot we only had 1 missile. Now we have 2. The combinations that we can try with this warship now are gonna be so dangerous. The durability of the CN Type 055A was increased from 448,000 points to 468,000 points. Also, they added 2 torpedoes now. Okay, we have 3. That's really good, man. The durability of the Ashigara was increased to 442,000 points. As you can see, I don't have it fully upgraded. Also, they added another missile. The durability of the DDG-X was increased to 442,000 points. It is not fully upgraded, by the way. The durability used to be 448,000 points. Also, some of the stats were changed. The speed was increased to 25 knots. They added 2 grenade launchers, as you can see, and 1 torpedo. Okay, we already had torpedoes, only 1, but now we have 2. The durability of Nanchang was increased Now it is 468,000 points. Previously it was 442,000 points. Both the Admiral Nakhimov and the Veliki were buffed as well. So they increased the speed of the Nakhimov, now is 20 knots. It used to be 19.9 knots. Also they added another missile here. Same for the Veliki, they increased the speed from 20 to 21 knots and they added 2 autocannons. The Visakhapatnam, the Indian community will be happy because of this. They added another missile to this warship. The Type 83. Okay, so here they decreased the durability from 494,000 points to 481,000 points. They added one grenade launcher to this slot and they decreased the amount of autocannons, okay? Those were 3, now we only have 2. The Arif Leader project. They added one slot with 4 air defenses for this warship. That was insane. They added 2 more torpedoes for the JS Izumo. Also another slot with 2 air defenses. The RF Typhoon. Now we have another slot with 1 missile here, okay. The Trieste aircraft carrier. They added another helicopter to this slot. Same for the CVX, they added another helicopter. Remember that those were 3, now we have 4. Also for the Pang aircraft carrier we have another helicopter available now. 3 helicopters with this carrier, bro, that's insane. 2 missiles for the Ghost Commander. It was such a good aircraft carrier because of the equipment, and now with 2 missiles at least we will have weapons. So I love this one. The USS Enterprise, one of the best dollar carriers of the game. The speed was buffed from 14 knots to 19 knots, bro. That's a huge buff. Also they added 2 helicopters. Now we have 3 helis with this aircraft carrier. For the Type 004 they added another grenade launcher. We have 3. Just imagine using the TRG with this carrier. Now it will be more powerful. They added 1 drone to the TCNS Evolved. We have 3 drones with this carrier now. I don't know if this is the only carrier with 3 drones. We will have to find out. 1 more missile for the RF Storm. So we have 3 missiles and 2 grenade launchers. Bro, that's literally the equipment of a warship. The Massachusetts was buffed. The railgun, they increased the damage from 13,000 points to 26,000 points. The speed was increased to 971 knots, and the reload time was increased from 5 seconds to 10 seconds. The B-100 grenade launcher was nerfed. The damage was decreased from 7,400 points to 5,200 points. The rate of fire was increased from 3 seconds to 6.67 seconds, and the reload time was decreased from 5.9 seconds to 4.2 seconds. The ammunition was increased to 24. Now, the Arsenal Warship. The durability was increased from 546,000 points to 559,000 points. They added 2 autocannons here, as I told you. They buffed the grenade launcher, this is locked equipment. They improved the accuracy and increased the speed. It was 486 knots, now is 524 knots. About the railgun, they increased the speed from 894 knots to 971 knots. About the Cian Liren, as I told you, the missile, this one is not locked anymore, and also they increased the accuracy of the locked grenade launcher. The Type 726-4EX. One of my favorite battleships was buffed as well. The Admiral Isakov, specifically the P-1000 Vulcan, the durability of this missile was increased from 125 points to 400 points. That's a high durability, guys. The CN Type 054V, the U-10 torpedo, which is locked, was buffed. The damage was increased from 39,000 points to 45,500 points, and the speed was increased from 126 knots to 145 knots. Also the TL-30C, which is the locked anti-flare missile, was buffed as well. The damage is 11,700 points now, it used to be 10,400 points, plus the speed. The speed was buffed, okay? It was 359 knots, now is 427 knots. Some of the locked air defenses were buffed, like the 9K96 redot. The damage was increased from 1,300 points to 1,900 points. The damage of this Adral air defense was increased from 422 to 650 points. The damage of the Kailin cannon was increased from 2,600 points to 3,900 points. In the KDDX, they buffed some of the locked missiles. The damage of the Chunmo was increased from 11,000 to 15,600 points. The same for the Chunmo 2. It was increased from 31,200 to 35,100 points. The Pen Special Bermuda was buffed. Yes guys, the locked equipment. The reload time of the Atlas was decreased from 10 seconds to 9.80 seconds. Also the lock time from 2.5 seconds to 2 seconds only. The Venom missile, which is anti-flare, they decreased the reload time to 7 seconds and also the lock time to 1.50 seconds.